Land Rover has unveiled the 2023 Range Rover Sport, and announced that rival Porsche Cayenne will get an all-electric variant in 2024, becoming the brand's first EV. But even without an electric version in its lineup since launch, the Sport is making big headway over its predecessor with a new 4.4-liter V8 handed down from BMW and a choice of two PHEV powertrains that can get you up to 70 miles 113 kilometers on electric. Power has grown accustomed to most of the simple design updates of the Range Rover model, and the third-generation Range Rover Sport sticks to that rule, looking cleaner and more modern than the car it replaces without fundamentally changing the overall design. It borrows style cues from both its recently introduced 2022 Range Rover Big Brother, and the older and smaller Evoque, including ultra-slim headlights and pop-out door handles. But the size differences are subtle. There's little chance of confusing the three at the rear, where the Sport houses the light cluster and the Range Rover badge in a single horizontal strip below the rear window, with the license plate mounted under the unadorned trunk. Closed. Inside, passengers are treated to more legroom, an adjustable 22-way massage chair, an advanced air purification system, optional 1430W, Hi-Fi Meridian 29 speakers, active noise cancellation and 13.7 in digital instrument cluster. Much of the SUV's many gadgets are controlled via the Pivo Pro 13. Once curved touchscreen, though Land Rover's decision to customize Amazon Alexa means voice control should really work better than in many cars. Design-wise, there's a clear connection between the Sport's interior and the full-size Range Rover, but the Sport's infotainment screen and console underneath are less upright, a reminder that the Sport was meant to be a performance car of a pair. Even that new rear design and interior treatment doesn't reflect how much has changed under the surface, and we're not just talking about the extra 2.1-inch 54mm wheelbase pushing the wheelbase to 117.2 inches by 2,977 inches. Like the 2022 Range Rover, the 23 Sport uses Land Rover's MLA Flex platform, an architecture designed for EV, PHEV and mild hybrid vehicles, and a key weapon in the company's plans to launch 6 pure electric models next year. 4 years since its launch, the Sport's petrol, diesel and plug-in hybrid blend options highlight the desire to keep customers happy with traditional powertrains. Has concentrated on motors available in Europe and North America, and the good news for drivers who appreciate mechanical refinement is that the old car's 4-cylinder engine has been ditched for the inline 6s, with the V8 available for performance voracious. Each engine drives all 4 wheels via an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission, although the intelligent all-wheel drive system is able to separate the front axle for increased efficiency when it senses there is enough grip to endure 2-wheel drive. Much like its Range Rover Big Brother, the Sport borrows a 4.4-liter BMW V8 to power the P530, though one can bet that the V8's output will surpass 600 horses for the inevitable SVR version. More importantly though, is the hybrid plug-in variant. While the P510e is 69 horsepower 70 PS more powerful than the P440e, they both pack the same 3.0-liter Ingenium inline 6 and 38.2 kWh battery pack. The P440e carries an impressive WLTP electric driving range rating of 71 miles 114 kilometers, and the P510 trails only slightly behind at 71 miles 113 kilometers. Most importantly, Land Rover UK HQ promises that the PHEV will be good for a 54-mile 88 kilometers drive, although the US gives a more conservative 48-mile 77 kilometers estimate. That compares to the official 30-mile 48 kilometers range for the old plug-in P400e. Unlike the 2022 Range Rover, the 23 Sport PHEV has 50 kilowatts DC charging capability, meaning it can charge up to 80% in 40 minutes. The Sport's need to live up to its name on closed roads and still be able to drive off-road like the old Defender meant this was arguably the most difficult Land Rover product for the company's engineers to get right. To help meet that complex task, each 2023 model gets new replaceable volume dual-chamber air springs, plus the option of rear-wheel steering, which is standard on higher-spec models. There's also 48 volts active roll control, which Land Rover claims provides similar roll resistance to the old Range Rover Sport SVR, but with added convenience. Buyers who pick up one of the First Edition launch cars get the Stormer handling pack.